The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's and the Garavogue Bar. You didn't bump your knee this week.
And I was thinking about it when I was sitting down.
Yeah.
I was like, I better make sure that this is... I was being very careful.
Yeah.
Or as my daughter says, cuffle.
Cuffle.
Okay. Oh, Mark's on about his daughters again, you stupid. I know nothing else in me life.
There was a birthday.
Yeah, I want to talk... Oh, there was a birthday. We'll get on to that. That's not important. We'll get on to this first. You like Heineken.
I do.
Have you noticed, and I don't know if we mentioned this before, but have you noticed that, like, we definitely did mention it before, but towns have trends of what people drink.
Oh.
Sligo town
Cheers.
is absolutely a Coors Light town. Pints of Coors Light.
You think?
I was at an after wedding thing yesterday again, and I just realised this. Or any of the pubs, like any of the boys that go into Maeve's or Waxy's or anything like that, they all drink Coors Light.
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently it's
So
better
back
for
home
you.
in Roscommon, it's Carlsberg.
Oh,
If you go to rural Roscommon, they drink Carlsberg.
pucks stink rotten.
I know, it's awful stuff.
Yeah.
It's all gassy old stuff. And then,
But Coors Light apparently is an easy going beer. It's easy in the stomach.
I don't know if it is,
I think
though.
there's less calories in it.
I don't think so either. I think if you're drinking 12 of them like I saw the boys yesterday, I don't think it matters, right?
The only reason I had the Heineken with me is because I bought like 15 tins of Heineken for electric picnic, and every one of them sat in the van because I got all warm.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah,
But I mean, I'm not... Heineken now to me is not... Would you have drank Heineken in Mayo? Maybe Mayo is a Heineken drink.
Well, sure, I would have been known for my bottles of Heineken.
Yeah, you always
Heineken
drink... Yeah.
was kind of the drink of my choice for a long
But
time.
I don't guess how...
I do love it.
No, like, I'll drink Heineken now, but I'm not going to really enjoy it. Like, it'll be grand. Do you know what I mean by that when I say I'm not going to enjoy it? I mean, like...
Yeah, I do.
It'll be all right,
yeah,
like...
Yeah, it'd be like me and Beamish. I'll drink it, but I won't enjoy it.
Yeah, so then what is it about Heineken or any lager for that matter?
They're easy going.
Are they easy
Ah,
going?
they
though?
are.
Let me just... I'm going to come at this with a brand new palate,
I
okay?
don't think you will.
I'm going to wash my palate clean.
Going to go out and rinse your mouth out.
No, but I'm going to do it now. Watch. Okay, I washed my palate clean. I've never tasted Heineken before
Okay,
ever
fair
in my
enough.
life. Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
There you go now. Yeah, he's getting into it now. He's sucking it into him. Oh, he's gulping it down. Fair play to him. How do you feel?
No, that's fucking rotten.
Right.
It's not rotten, but it's just like...
I hope we're not sponsored by Heineken this week.
But you know what? Like, this is the thing, right? And I might be getting maybe too, like, maybe spiritual about this, maybe. But, like, when you take a slug of a pint of Guinness every night, like, you take your first slug, you go...
Yeah. Now, I
you
will
don't
say
do that with Heineken.
the way it's delivered to you. I think anything in a can tends to be...
Yeah.
It's harder to emulate that of a bottle or a pint from a tap.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example.
Go on.
Laura, from my recent birthday, which you forgot last week.
I didn't forget about your birthday, Ray. I just chose money instead. I wanted to do money instead of...
What do you mean money?
Money instead of celebration.
But no, but like, not one mention on the podcast. I wanted all the happy birthdays from the podcast. You didn't mention it once in the
Oh,
episode.
tits. I forgot about that completely.
Yeah.
I forgot, Ray.
No.
I'm so sorry, Ray.
I don't want it now.
No, happy birthday to Ray.
No, the moment is gone.
No, I won't be
The
pleased.
moment is gone now.
That'll sicken my hole now if you...
This is episode 300.
Oh my gosh.
Stop. I can't believe we forgot.
So we're both
And
at
Brendan's
stages. No, we're both at stages of our life though where priorities are very different. When it came to episode 100, which was during COVID, we'd
Sean
not
Riley
else going
episode.
on. Yeah, so we went for it.
We went
We
big-
said this is a big episode.
We're going
now.
to pay a big buy.
Yeah, but even just the whole 100 episodes.
Yeah. I think we did something similar for 200.
But now there's too much else going on. You're trying to build a house.
Trying
Do
to.
you know?
Jesus, it's painful.
I'm trying to make sure that a load of people in my house are whatever, not killing
Fed and
each other.
watered.
Yeah, fed and watered and not killing each other.
Yeah.
And when it comes to this 300 to
What a
me,
milestone. 300 episodes. Well, 301.
it's funny. Ali Kendy
Actually, it's
turned
not
3.
our 300th.
What?
Because it's the last episode that's only available on YouTube that I will give to selected people
No
if
way.
they ask me for the link.
What?
I think it's 67 and a half, we called it. It was an episode where there was literally half an episode and we didn't put it out because it wasn't a full episode. But we still put it up and we offered it to people as like an extra little nugget.
Did we?
We did.
I don't remember
and
that at all.
I to this day still get the odd request going, any chance to send me on the link to 67 and a half?
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
What
so
did we
this
talk
is-
about?
Technically last week was our 300 episode.
Yeah. No, we can't go confusing
No,
it now.
no, it definitely is 300.
This is episode 300. I can't. If you're expecting something special, no.
It's not.
So it's.
No, I actually have... No, I have 3 items for this week. I have the Traitors, talk about them.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I have
but yeah.
my sister's my sister suggested a new game.
Right.
Whose fart is it anyway? But for me to do that, I would have had to recorded farts during the week.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't do that, so I'm not
perfect.
prepared for that slot.
Okay, and I didn't watch Traders last night.
Did
so
you
that's
not?
2
Oh,
of
so
them
we
gone.
can't even talk about
No.
it. Oh no! And then there was one other item. It's a little phone call we're going to make later in the episode.
No,
This is a shit 300 episode.
It is but the thing is, it is a bit shit though. But I think it's kind of it's a sign of our times.
Have we finally stopped?
No, it's not that we've stopped, but it's a sign of the. We come in and do this literally just as a chat, don't we?
Yeah, we do. In fairness,
because we don't talk during the week.
no, trying to stay away from you.
No, but not even trying to stay away, just not having time anymore.
Yeah.
We don't have time for nothing anymore.
You didn't even
now.
come to my birthday party.
I didn't go to your birthday party.
Actually, I should be fairly upset if I was a normal person.
But I hadn't time.
Collins Mulhern organised a beautiful birthday party for him, admittedly, and me.
He said you could go as well then.
I could go as well. Yeah, I could attend as well. And
Yeah.
it was on in Waxy's last Sunday night, and there was loads of musical guests. Kevin, Grania, Paul, Sean.
Where was I?
Where were you? Abroad over in Maves.
Across the river.
Earning pound.
Earning pound.
Not coming to my birthday.
But you know what it was though, really? This is true though. This is true as God now. Just so you don't
couldn't
get
have
mad at me. No, not that I couldn't have been arsed. I just didn't want it. No. Well, I wouldn't go as far as I couldn't have been arsed.
Yeah.
No, it was that.
Yeah, in all fairness, you chose to work over me.
No, in order for us to go out, we have to get what they call babysitters. And 5 of the bullpen were already out, okay? So they were gone.
In fairness, we did kind of take all your babysitters.
Yeah, all the babysitters were either at the party or they were on the holidays.
Yeah, true.
Okay? So then we had to decide. Nicola was like, "Will you just go out?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not going out on my own if you're not going out, Nick. I'll just go do the gig like I always do." So that's what I did instead.
Could have gone over.
And I said, "Ray's only 40 bleep."
Could have called over afterwards.
The worst thing in the world, everyone listening out there, the worst thing in the world you can do is land into a party halfway through not
Very
drinking.
true.
It's awful.
Very true.
It's awful when you land in and everyone's like, "We've been here since 9 drinking.
Having a
Come on,
wonderful
Kendy."
time. Now, I will say, you do realise all this is jest.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less.
No, I kind of know you couldn't care less. I
And
kind of
actually,
knew.
I'm urgently wanting to get back to our beer, drink responsibly conversation.
Why?
Because I wanted to talk about something that I've realised.
Okay.
Anyway, that's episode 300.
That's it done.
Fair play to me.
We didn't have that because it's cut straight.
I'm 42 now.
Yeah, I didn't want to know. I didn't know if you wanted to say it. 42
Oh yeah, no,
year old.
42. And I've been saying 42 for some months because I don't know. 41 had no ring to it.
Were you trying to age yourself into it?
I was trying to get myself into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As people ask me, what age? I'm 42.
So Austin, your next big birthday is 50.
Stop.
Isn't that mental?
Oh, it is mental. I am very aware of my existential threat.
I remember your 30th, like.
Yeah,
do you know?
you should do.
Like-
we haven't got to an age yet where the old Alzheimer's kicks in. You don't
Fuck,
remember.
man, I'm not far off it now. Selective memory, they call it. There's a couple of things you'd forget.
Anyway, sorry, I'm after getting a splash in my nose there.
That's all right.
Splash of Heineken. I find that if you buy, the big bottles
Of?
of beer,
What do you mean?
you know, you get a normal size bottle of Heineken,
Yeah.
or a normal size bottle of beer Moretti, but then you get a big litre bottle of Heineken or beer Moretti.
Do you?
Yes, you do. You get it's like a pint bottle that Bulmers have.
Yeah.
So there's a similar bottle size for beer.
Okay.
And I can tell you, comprehensively, Laura got me a bottle of beer Moretti of this size for my birthday last week.
Oh.
And it is the tastiest thing ever.
No way.
For some reason, it's just the right amount of stuff in a container.
Well, stuff out of a glass bottle, though, as well, is lovely.
It is nice. So I'm saying, if you really want an enjoyable drinking experience at home, drink responsibly, then a big bottle of beer.
But by the time you get through, well, you said it was a litre, but it's not. It's a pint bottle, really, isn't it?
Kind of in around something like that.
Okay, but like if you were to get a litre bottle of Heineken, by the time you got to the bottom of it, it'd be so warm and watery.
It isn't, because it's in a really,
backwashi.
it's really, you put it in a glass. It's real fancy home drinking.
All right, okay. Even, I don't know.
But it's whatever's left is in the bottle, and the bottle is chilled.
Oh yeah, and can you
yeah.
can you cork it again then and keep
no.
it down in your cellar?
No, you can't.
Would you be big? Are you big wine people? No,
I
because
would
when
like
we
little-
went on holidays this year, me and you, went on a work trip to Spain.
Oh, that's right. We went on a work trip. Yeah.
You were like, "Oh, what's your nice? What do you recommend on the wine?" And I was like, "Ray, you drink it out of a booze. You don't even have a clue about wine."
I'm a big fan of wine.
So, but do you know what wine is? You'll be looking at the legs on it.
No.
Because you were looking at legs on that wine. And I was
know
looking
by the taste of it. I like an old soft, easy going one, the one that kind of just dribbles down your neck.
Peaceful, easy feeling.
Easy feeling.
The Eagles wine.
Yeah, I like a bottle of Eagles wine.
Yeah,
please.
could I get a bottle of the Eagles wine, please?
But you do kind of have to ask. But a lot of the time you ask the server, and you go, "Can I get something easy going?"
Don't call him the Herver, either the help or the slave,
Okay.
please, if you don't mind.
Anyway, I do ask the slave for.
Yeah.
We're all slaves to the money. I do ask for something easy going, but a lot of the time they haven't a clue. They're kind of going, "I don't know what."
So that's what annoys me the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they should do.
No, they should do, but they don't. Okay. So this is what annoys me the most. Pretentious bastards like you. Okay. They say,
Whoa.
No, just let me finish my point.
I'm not you're insulting me there. There's something pretentious about me. I've tasted...
I was hoping to just drop that and you wouldn't say anything.
No. I'm actually, you're taking... Stop it now.
I thought I just dropped that in and you just go with it.
Just because I wanted an easy going wine doesn't make me pretentious.
But what annoys me is that, so obviously we all know the extreme of that is where they come over and then, to the rich people and they like open the bottle from 1978 and they pour it in and then...
But they have to do that to see it was a cork.
They swill it around.
Yeah.
No, but then you taste it and you go, yeah, I'll have a bottle, please.
Yeah.
And like no one's ever said no.
I'm always intensely awkward in that moment. I don't want
But
to
who
taste
says no? It's like when the fucking barber shows you the back of your head. You're not
Yeah.
going to say,
No.
Jesus, no.
No.
Could you put it back on?
Put it back. Yeah.
So it's the same moments. So I hate pretentious bastards. And the other thing is, when you did that in Spain that time, I mean, I've held on to this like, and it's ate me alive since. No, no, it hasn't.
That's why you've been funny with me since.
Ever since for the last 4
yeah.
months. No, what drives me mad is that you were talking to the help, saying, right?
Treating them like a human being.
Yeah, no, well, that too now, You were talking to them, you were like, what's an easygoing kind of a soft wine on a menu of 40 wines, right?
Yeah.
And your one there, she's on holidays from school, okay?
Yeah.
So she's on holidays from school and she got a job down the town in Nurka, right? She's 17. And you're like, as if she knows all 40 of the wines that are on the
But
list.
if I was running...
She doesn't know any of them.
But first of all, when you have a wine list, right, it's the first 3 or 4 that they'll give you in a glass. Everything after that, there could be another 37 bottles that you can only buy by the bottle.
Oh.
So normally in most restaurants, you won't get... Wait a minute, we have a visitor. That's Brendan now sneaking in.
Sit down, Brendan. It's 300. Hey.
Episode 300. Woo!
Episode 300.
And you're late for it.
We have a lot planned, Brendan.
Yeah.
And this Heineken.
Yep.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So normally on a wine list, you'll get, we'd say 20 bottles of wine. The first 3 or 4 will be the ones you can get by the glass.
So you can't just get any glass of anything?
No. The rest of them, you have to buy the full bottle. Because they're the fancy bottles. And they're not going to split them up because they're not going to be opening a bottle to give you... So say there's a €100 bottle of wine there.
Yeah.
And you will have a glass of that.
Yeah.
So they open that and 3 days later, that's gone to shite.
Is it gone shite though? You
gone
can't
shite.
just put it back in the fridge?
No, you can't put it back
3
in the
days.
fridge. No, literally all wine seems to just go off.
And can you not put red wine in the fridge?
You wouldn't want to.
No, but I want to.
Well, you can if you want.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
Just...
There's nothing stopping you.
Sorry, I want to do that.
There was a bottle of white wine in our fridge for about 8 months, and I only dumped it the last day.
No, so the thing is, it's red wine bastards that annoy me, okay? So you're the flutes of the world. Just go with this now, don't react.
Very hard not to react.
Excuse, can I just make my point, Ray?
Yeah,
so you're the scum of the earth, the red wine drinkers, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So you're the pretentious bastards. So what happens to me if I drink wine, which hadn't really happened since COVID, but...
Blue lights.
What?
Blue lights.
What's be blue lights?
Sometimes when certain people drink certain drinks, there's always a cop car. The Gardaí.
No, doesn't. I don't get violent.
You don't get violent, yeah.
Very civilised me. Okay. I keep me baitings inside the house, right? I wouldn't.
Right, okay.
So,
you only bait it all.
Super Value.
Yeah.
Tesco.
Yeah.
Let's try that bottle there. It's €11. It's on offer.
Yeah.
Right? It's a feckin' whatever, Pinot Grigio I do enjoy.
That's a white wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we drink that €11 white wine.
Yeah.
And me and Nicola go, geez, that was a lovely one that time. Right? That €11 bottle was a lovely one that time.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas ye dirty red bastards, it needs to be this, it needs to have this characteristic and then this, and you have to check the legs of it as well. And is it going to be soft on my palate?
No, it's taste, like everything else.
It's not. No.
It
It's culture for ye. Right? So you have a culture of farting around red wine. No, you do. Red wine drinkers are the worst.
No, we're
White
not.
wine drinkers. This is the difference.
White wine drinkers just
We're
wanna
looking
get drunk fast.
but yeah. White wine drinkers are up for the crack.
Yeah.
Red wine drinkers.
You're functional.
Yeah, you're like an
Practical.
aquarium. You're the aquarium.
We like
right?
to stop and
because
smell the
you know,
roses.
no, it's not that. You're the aquarium of the
How would we
drinking
do-
world.
well, how-
Because ye think that everyone's looking at you through the glass. That's what's wrong with you, red wine.
You think we're doing it for like...
We're looking at each other in love.
Yeah.
White wine drinkers. We drink a bottle of wine, then we make love. That's what happens all the time.
I think you'll find red wine is
drinkers.
the love
Red wine
making.
drinkers think they're in an aquarium and everyone's watching how pretty they are.
Right.
That's what's wrong with you. You're all doing it. No, you're doing it for show.
Come on, awful
You're
strong
doing it
on
for
this.
show. I've been meaning
You
to say
think I'm
this for
doing this
months.
for show?
Yeah, because I saw us in Nurka. Go on, I was looking at Bethany going like, I have to go.
I have an example.
Go on.
I bring you into a Scottish bar. They don't do your Guinness or your Schmittix. What do you ask for?
I asked for where will I get it then? Is there another bar down the road?
No, I've heard you asking this. Have you anything Guinnessy or Smithicksy? Have you anything something like that?
Aaron,
right?
I wouldn't
because
usually.
you like the taste of that type of drink.
Yeah.
Therefore, when you go into a bar where they don't do the drink that you're used to getting,
Yeah.
you have to then ask questions.
Yeah, but I don't
In
anymore.
the red wine world, there is no Guinness or Smithics. It's just, and it seems to change all the time. Whenever I'm in Dunn's, I never recognise a single bottle.
Yeah.
It's like they change the labels all the time just to piss me off. So I'm kind of sitting there going, and you're kind of looking on the shelf going, there's a lot of them missing. So maybe they're a popular
That
red
must be
wine.
a good one.
I'll try that. And then you bring it home and you have the first suck out of it and you're going, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever drank.
So there is bad red wine.
Oh, but it's subjective. It's like humour.
Yeah.
Like there, my old lad asked me the last day, do you like Jimmy's Jess? And I went, I don't. Jimmy puts videos up on the internet and my father finds them absolutely hilarious.
Oh, but they do though.
Right?
The old ones would
so
love
the
Jimmy
generation.
Jess.
And then my mother turns on, wasn't Brendan Grace the best comedian ever?
Well, Brendan Grace was the best comedian ever.
No, but he wasn't the best one.
No, he's a great
But he was
storyteller.
very good.
He
He's
was
a very
very
good
good.
storyteller.
Yeah.
But again, no more than humour. It's
Yeah.
all subjective.
It is, yeah. There's a lot more subjective humour out there now. Should we get onto it? No, I'm only joking because we go hell for
What
leather.
about Conor
But
McGregor's presidential
Yeah,
announcement?
no, but we're
That was
subjective
funny.
though. There was definitely funny. No, but there's definitely flutes who think we're not funny. They're like, but you know that's not
That's all
funny.
right too.
That's all right.
Good
no,
friends
mammy.
of mine
Yeah.
will turn around and say, you know, I don't listen to you.
Yeah.
And I'm going, that's fine.
Do you know what my favourite thing ever is? Speaking of I listen or I don't listen to you, with Maeve's Wednesday night.
Yeah.
A load of women were in, right? And I don't be watching them at all.
No,
I don't
you
be-
should. And if I was there, I wouldn't be able to see
No,
them.
you couldn't see them.
No.
Yeah, but anyway, they came in and so two of them like live abroad. I think they were from San Diego or something. You know,
lovely.
and one of them is apparently a Sligo woman. Yeah. So she came up. This is whatever. She lives in Strandhill. I was like, "How you love?" And she goes, I love the podcast.
Yeah.
She said, I love the podcast. And I was like, geez, what's your name? Thanks very much. I always say that. Anytime someone, I go, what's your name? I really appreciate it. And then she said to her friend, the boys he has a great podcast, him and his friend David.
David.
Yeah.
Right.
Him and his friend David. And I was like, I'm not correcting her.
No.
Like, because I know what
Because
she
you don't
meant.
care about me.
I know what she meant. She meant, I do scroll past your videos sometimes on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's what she meant.
Okay.
Because I've had that loads of times where people come up and go, I love the podcast. Yourself and your man. I just love it. And you're like, I know what you mean. What you mean is you don't know who I am, but you've seen me on your TikTok before.
I do get people in work who I'd be ringing and they say it just mad to talk to you in person and not just hear you on TikTok.
Go away.
That's nice too.
Well, I got a message from one of the wedding couples that we're doing in October, and again, the bride was like, "Oh, he's going to lose his head now when he sees he coming in the door," which is a bit bad. Like,
Does the bride not tell the groom?
No,
who
she
booked?
she knows.
Oh,
He
yeah,
knows
okay.
they booked us, but obviously
Yeah.
he's getting excited now. Probably.
You mentioned San Diego there.
Yeah.
I believe it's named after a whale's vagina.
No, man, that's fucking.
That's Anchorman, isn't
That
it?
is Anchorman.
Yeah, only because I seen there was the Disco Lines, the band, or not a band, like DJs.
Disco Lines?
They're DJs.
Oh, sorry. Disco line sounds like. Come here. Do you want a couple of disco lines?
No, they're DJs, and I seen them doing a gig somewhere. But their whole intro to their set is that scene in the car in Anchorman where he's trying to tell you one about.
Oh, yeah.
You know where San Diego. got its
Yeah,
name.
yeah. San Diego.
Yeah, San
which I
Diego.
believe means,
Yeah,
yeah. There was something else I was supposed to say to you there now as well. What was I supposed to say to you before you started talking ring?
I was talking ring. In fairness, that was utter ring there now. How come we didn't watch?
Oh yeah, you ran about Guinness.
Yeah.
We're not making the whole thing about alcohol, but you said to me
Drink
there you'd
responsibly.
asked for something similar. I don't anymore
Why not?
because I had an awful experience 10 years ago. One of the worst experiences in a local establishment here in town that shall not be named or walked into ever again. So I said, I'll have a lovely pint of Guinness, love. She said, you will in your back passage.
Right.
We don't have it here.
And she spoke to you like that.
She did, yeah. She was
Yeah.
pure. She said, you stupid owl. No, she said, we don't have Guinness, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Could I interest you in this thing? It's very similar. Naive Kendy said,
Yeah, sure.
of course I will.
Yeah.
And it tasted like I was eating bog dust out of a boot.
But you're,
And I said to her, genuinely, I said, don't ever serve that to anyone ever again. I was so annoyed. I said to her, don't serve
But
that
if
to
you were at
anyone.
Electric Picnic, you would have only had a chance of Murphy's or Beamish.
But that's okay. Beamish I can do.
Can you?
Yeah, I can do Beamish.
Tough old goal.
No. I swear to God, I'm not just saying this. Okay?
responsibly.
There's a ranking for this. Okay? DJ ranking and the boys.
Yeah.
A Guinness.
Yeah.
If you can't get a Guinness, White Hag Darkness.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you can't get a White Hag Darkness, Beamish.
Okay.
If you
And
can't
Murphy's
get
down the
Beamish,
bottom.
yeah, get a Murphy's.
Yeah.
If you can't get Murphy's,
Bog dust.
down the road to a different pub that will
Just
serve
leave
one of
the
those
bar.
4 things.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Honest to God, that's the truth. Anyway, sorry, Ray.
That was our drink segment.
That was our drinking segment. What segment should we get on to next?
Traitors.
Annoying kids. No, we can't go on to traitors, Ray.
I'm sorry. Just because you didn't watch it.
Yeah, but I want to watch it when I go home.
You will watch it when you get home.
Yeah, but I want to watch
tonight's episode. So I'm going to tell you now what happened last night.
No. I'm watching the episode after this from last night so that I can watch it tomorrow. Today, I can watch tonight's one.
I can safely say to you, the guard is still a bollocks.
What an awful thing to say to someone who enjoys a television program.
But no, but that's not telling you
What
anything.
an awful thing to say.
He's an awful bollocks.
But you're not allowed to say that about the guards, Ray.
Why?
Because I think they're serving our communities. You
when
think
he
they're all
steps-
pricks.
he
You were
steps-
calling them pigs and everything earlier on. Stupid pigs. You were like, that's what he said. Ray said, put tax on my car, you pigs. You won't catch me, he said. Insurance me backside. You're like that all the time. You said, I can't sell stuff out of me boots. I'll show them pigs. That's what you said.
Right.
You know, don't be telling me about the traders. I want to go and watch it.
I'm going to shut up now.
Annoying kids.
Oh.
Not annoying kids. I have annoying kids.
You have. You have, in fairness. I seen them firsthand last night.
You
I
saw
called
it
your
last
house
night.
to collect my wife. Yeah. I was going, what kind of a mess is this?
Yeah, so you don't believe me.
I do. In fairness, the two of them crying, no reason.
Yeah, no reason.
And in fairness, I could see the younger one, Layla, is it?
Yeah.
The
That's
younger
Layla,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, Layla. Yeah. I think she cried because she got freaked out looking at me. And I understand that. Many's a woman has cried.
What
looking at
happens
me.
all the time.
Do you know?
Yeah.
You know, Laura, sometimes you see a tear in her eye.
Yeah, that's
just
David.
looking at me going, oh, what did I do? Anyway, that was Layla. But Ali, I couldn't understand. Ali just was crying for the sake of crying.
No, she was crying because I was leaving.
And she was making a sound.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And then I started mimicking her and she wasn't having any of that.
She was like a mangled puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another thing as well is I love the naivety of people around kids. Don't mimic a child like that.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's not good.
Not good.
They double down then.
They really do, don't
Yeah,
they?
they will
'Cause
double down.
She kind of looked at me
Yeah.
like a boss would look at you in work and going,
Yeah.
did you really say that
Did you
to me?
seriously do that?
Did you really
it was
do
like
that?
the
Yeah.
time when I was 8-year-old, right? And we had a teacher called Mister.
Talk
He
up
was
your
great
fast.
crack, right?
Mister?
Yeah. His name was Mister. His name was Mr. Keneally. He was a
Oh.
poet and an artist. He was our primary school teacher. He was class crack, right? Everyone loved him. And when you got into his class, you were like delighted. Anyway, Mister was having the crack, riling everyone up in the class, 8-year-old, okay?
Yeah.
And the song that was big at the time was Who's in the House?
A very great song.
What an unbelievable song.
Yeah. Who was in the house at the time?
It was Jesus.
Oh, that was the song?
Jesus was in the house.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yeah,
Something
no.
sounds similar.
Who's in the house? Jesus in the house.
That was,
Remember that song?
was it Brendan O'Connor that sang that?
Was it actually? I don't know. I thought it was Father Bigley. I don't know. It was someone
Father
anyway.
Bigley?
Father Bigley. Yeah, it was
Father
someone
Bigley.
anyway. Anyway, the point being, he had us all riled up thinking, this is great. We're 8 years old and we're best friends with the teacher.
Yeah.
Okay? So the principal, Jerry O'Gara, walked into the room. I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday.
Jerry O'Gara walks into the room to give some kind of a speech or whatever to us
Sure.
or tell us something about,
Things.
recess.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Kenedy, Mr. goes, who's in the house? Right? And I thought, well, this is my moment to shine.
Yeah.
So I just went, O'Gara's in the house. And fuck me, the two of them turned on me. Don't ever say that ever again. And I was like, but you pitched the ball. And I hammered it out of I hit a home run then.
But why did you not think Jesus was not the answer?
Because I thought that he was gearing us up to do a thing.
On O'Gara.
Because he had walked in.
Yeah.
Who was in the house? Well, it was O'Gara and I was in the house. And I thought, this is going to go down a storm. I was like, sitting beside Chris Connolly going, Chris, man, I'm about to whack this out of the park
Yeah.
now. Wait till you hear this.
Yeah.
And you know those moments where you go, oh no. There was another time as well where, a lot of embarrassing moments. There was another time as well where we were playing indoor soccer at the age of like 10.
Yeah.
And I saw a fire alarm on the door.
Yeah.
And I said, surely nothing happens if you press it. It can't be real.
Yeah.
So I pressed it, the fire alarm went off.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't have pressed that, actually. That's probably a bad idea.
But it was great that you were given the opportunity to press it.
It shouldn't have been really, though.
No,
was
it
off-
should be, because we were talking about this today on the TikTok, that children aren't getting the reckless playtime they need in this day and age, that everything is very supervised by the adults.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking of leaving the two girls out in Hazelwood for the night.
It's no harm. That's what the Moscovians,
Yeah.
the Moscow people,
Yeah.
that's what they do to the kids. They let them out overnight.
Oh, yeah.
Builds resilience
Does it? Yeah.
with the low temperatures.
It
and
also
whatnot.
builds, in this country...
infant mortality.
Yeah, no, but also, like, it kind of builds a lot... Tusla, kind of.
Yeah,
It kind of
Tusla,
builds them
yeah,
up, gives
yeah,
them
but-
something to do.
yeah, it
Do you
does.
know? You were right about...
Yeah, but kids aren't getting the playtime.
Yeah.
And I just find that that's very true. That's why you should have been allowed to press that fire alarm, because then you learned a lesson.
Yeah.
Like, have you pressed the fire alarm since then?
No. Even if there was a fire, I wouldn't press one.
No,
now.
you'd be
No, just in
terrified.
case. supposed to be burning down. I'm not. No, I've learned my lesson.
I've learned my lesson. Yeah.
I'm not pressing that.
You know,
but you surely have some moments like that when you're a kid that you hold on to with awful embarrassment. Like I hold on to them far too much. I remember my first ever text I sent on a mobile phone. And it embarrasses me to this day.
What did you say?
I was so excited to get a Motorola,
Yeah.
and I didn't know what to do with it because back then all they did was ring and text. I text my big brother Raymond. I just said, "You're a bastard," because I thought it was great crack. I was like, "Wait, he gets this message now on his phone calling him a bastard."
Yeah.
To which he then, as an older boy, came down and said, "Don't ever text my number ever again." Probably.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
And you haven't spoken
And
to
I
him
was
since.
like, "Oh shit, that was." I was an idiot, like.
Yeah.
I was stupid.
So that's really good learning.
But it is when you're a kid, like maybe it is when you're a kid. Like the pulling the fire alarm was. Did I ever tell you about the time that my friend Kevin pulled my pants down? You're opening me up now, Ray. You're opening me up.
I haven't asked any questions.
No, you opened me up. You're like a therapist. This is what you wanted.
Don't lie down.
You've opened me up now, Ray, and I'm a big open book now.
Okay.
No, it's so funny, Kev. Right when I was first started courting Nicola.
Yes.
At the
Back when
age
you
of-
were like 12.
Yeah, I was like 13, 14.
Totally inappropriate, but
we
go
were
on.
we were down the domain.
Yeah.
Down by the dead elephant.
Dead elephant.
Okay. And there was another drug that was showed that day. What a great way to tell a story. Okay. So anyway, I was trying to court Nicola as a young fella with hormones bursting out of me.
Yeah.
And we were down the domain, a load of lads, a load of young ones, you know. Because I can't just go off with Nicola at that age. You have to bring the boys and she has to bring the girls.
Supervised, yeah.
So loads of them. And we're arsing around and pricking. And Kevin decided, you know what? I was up in front of Nicola. Kevin said, the best thing I can do now to a young 14-year-old fella is I pulled down his pads.
No way.
And the full elephant trunk was out in the show.
And the whole Roscommon went dark.
But you see, back then it wasn't an elephant trunk, Raymond.
No.
It was more like a slug.
Let's not talk about your 12-year-old penis.
But I tackled.
It's not an image of
I
anything
ran
else, no.
after and tackled Kevin, right? Going.
With the trousers down.
No, I pulled them up, obviously.
Right.
And then I said, I'm going to run now and tackle Kevin.
Okay.
This is going to be great. But when I tackled him on the ground, I just said to him, Kevin, I never do that to you ever. And he got that feeling of, oh no, I went way too far now.
This is the fella who's getting married.
He'll get married now in 3 hours. And when he's giving his speech, I'm going to pull his trousers down.
Yeah!
But it's just funny. I have all these little moments still stuck in me head of these little moments throughout my childhood.
Where you learned things.
But did I either though?
You did.
Am I still a flute?
Like, for example, my cousin Sinead.
Yeah.
Sinead was tipping around on her bicycle.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have been shifting. No, I'm joking. Sorry.
When I was, Sinead was tipping around on her bicycle.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be a good idea to jump in front of her and grab the handlebars of the bicycle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That I would still have anxiety about that today.
Over my head she went.
Oh my god.
And straight down her face. And she broke her 2 front teeth.
No, and did you get that moment of, oh, I've done an awful thing here?
Awful thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. She still reminds me of it.
So I have not much room in my stomach, but
No.
there's a little compartment for all of those.
All
Oh
the
no,
little moments,
I
yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Awful thing.
And it's funny, even at the age of 33, or whatever the hell I am, I still, when I think about those moments, I'm 8 again. I don't know, does anyone else get that? I feel like, let's say if I met that manager again when I hit the fire alarm,
Yeah.
even though I'm an adult now, I'm afraid, I feel like if I meet him, he'll go, Mark, I remember the time you hit that fire alarm, Mark.
Oh, and then you feel...
Do you know what I mean? That's why they're all still there. It brings you back to that
Do you
when
still
you were
look
that
at
age.
fire alarms in kind of that way?
Yeah,
Same
no,
way I
like,
look
yeah.
at bicycles. I
It
stay
hasn't
away
had
from
a huge lasting effect on me, no, but the one thing I do, and the therapist thinks there might be a link in it, I don't think there is. I have an awful habit of burning down buildings now. I don't know what it is about it, but they reckon it might have stemmed from that.
Yeah.
I'm burning things down left, right, and centre all over the place.
Did I ever tell you the story about the fire extinguisher?
This is the did I ever tell you the story episodes?
No, it's not about me.
Good, go on.
I have to be completely... I mightn't even be able to say this.
Oh yeah, because this could be legally binding.
Yeah, it's a friend of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a fire extinguisher stolen by this gentleman.
An awful thing to do.
Yeah, from a church, no less.
An awful thing to do.
Yeah. So I was in the back of the van, this fire extinguisher. And then there was a gig held somewhere in the country by a band who were well known at the time.
I know this story.
You do. And this friend of ours is playing guitar with that band and thought, you know something? It'll be very funny for a finale to pull out said fire extinguisher and let it off on the stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did.
In a town hall theatre.
Town hall theatre. Now the problem was, you know the way you don't know? Like, do you know the different types of fire extinguishers? Like if there was an electrical fire there now, would you know the right one to pull?
Yeah. So there's 3 types. There's a foam one,
Oh, nice.
there's a water one, and then there's the one that just puts out silly string. And that I don't know what that one's for. No, what's the difference?
What's the one that like is not good for electrical items?
The one with the silly string.
I think it's the silly
100%.
string.
Yeah.
I think our friend had the silly string version.
Yeah.
And he didn't really pay any attention to what kind of an extinguisher it was.
Yeah.
He just knew it would be good crack.
Yeah.
So he let off the silly string, almost as if you would, like, you know, at a phone party going, this is great crack.
I'm going to cover people in that.
It covered people and all the electronics and lighting on the stage.
And killed the
the whole gig.
Yeah, killed the whole gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Outrageous, yeah.
And at the time, I can imagine everybody was quite thick.
There were.
But I have to say, isn't it wonderful that we have a story like that?
But actually, that same gentleman you're on about is the exact kind of fella who that wouldn't faze him.
No.
I think he
had some regret.
No, but I'd say if we asked him about that now, we'd go, geez, yeah, that was
It's good crack.
Geez, that was mad, wasn't it?
Good times, isn't it?
You're like, you do realise you nearly destroyed an entire town hall. I don't know, I know, mad, isn't it?
Yeah. But I like that. I do like the wildness of it.
Maybe there's a certain... I used to always say to my friends that I didn't have any embarrassment, really. Like, that's, you know... They used to say, Mark, how are you so confident and beautiful and have an awful yoke? And I, you know...
It's true.
And then I'd be saying, well, I don't have any real source of embarrassment. I think it's just hit me in later
Apart
years.
from all the stuff you wore in that period of time, we thought you were trendy.
Do you know what's funny? I don't know if that really embarrasses me, though.
Nah, it probably doesn't.
I don't know if what I wore...
You coming at me last week about my sequin jacket.
Yeah, well, I went through, you know, there was definitely stages in my life in my early 20s where they might have said, perhaps Mark is of the homosexual variety.
It's true.
Do you know?
Yeah.
And that would have happened all the way through. I remember a girl one time in school. You've opened me, Ray. I remember a girl one time in school. I used to walk weird. I used to walk with what you would consider to be a stereotypical homosexual walk.
What?
Not my words, by the way, or anyone's words ever. But as in, I used to walk, and then people used to be like, "Oh, why are you walking like a gay fella?" That used to be what it was in school, you know.
Yeah.
But I used to like. So I was like, I can't walk like this. I'm a first year. I'm 13. I can't walk like this.
Okay.
So I have to develop a new walk now.
Yeah.
So I developed this walk that looked like if you were trying to walk your Thai wrestlers, right? I had to. This is tough now, Ray. A 13-year-old boy, I had to restructure my gait and walk better. But I was walking so weird then that this girl, right? I still remember who it was as well. Said,
call her out.
Why are you walking weird?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so none of these walks work. I can't
So you were
walk either way.
actually, you were trialing.
I was
different
actively
walks.
trying. I was trialing different walks to try and find the right one.
For you.
Yeah. What's the right walk for me?
That's really weird. I've always had the same walk.
But I haven't.
All right.
I used to, you know, like walk like I guess what they would
So
consider
you're
like a
telling me
woman.
the walk that I watched you walk in here with,
Yeah, the strut.
the strut,
That's
that's
been
something that's taken years to
Oh, that's
develop.
years. I've had to restructure that. That's taken years to master it, that walk.
And if I was to ask you, could you pull out some of the old classics?
No, but I'd be afraid I'd get back into it. I'd be afraid that like it'd get stuck. You know the way your mother used to tell you that if you pretended to go cross-eyed and the wind blew you, they'd stick
That's
like
an
that.
awful statement.
It's no, but that's what they used to tell us when we were young. Like
I
that,
remember
if you
that.
do- Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And you'd be afraid then.
Yeah, you'd be
go
afraid. Yeah.
cross-eyed.
Or they used to say that, you know, if you got like a pump, a football pump or a thing,
Yeah.
and you started blowing on your hand, that's what gave you warts. Do you
What?
remember they used to tell us that? Do you remember that, Brendan?
What about swimming pools and verrucas?
Oh, they were not a safe space. I used to think they floated on the top of it, and that's how you got them. They stuck to you.
How can you walking through a little puddle of water getting into a swimming pool, all of a sudden you have a verruca?
That's a verruca now.
And now
You
you're
won't
wearing
find-
these stupid white socks.
Yeah.
And you look like a fool or a ballet dancer.
Yeah, Veruki socks.
Yeah.
But the worst thing in the world is though when you see a plaster floating in the pool. I
Oh.
nearly get sick. You're just like, oh, what
There was
dirty
a-
bastards.
When I was cleaning the van out after the electric picnic, I had a plaster that happened to be left down beside the bed. It
wasn't yours?
It wasn't. It was mine, of course.
Oh, yeah.
It had me on the back of my heel trying to stop that abrasion. You know what's really bad?
Oh,
as
the
well?
back of a heel plaster is the worst as well.
There's worse.
It's an awful one.
There's worse. There's what about when the ties chafe?
What?
You know the inside of your legs.
Yeah.
Bit of chafing.
Yeah, that hasn't happened to me in a while, but I did. You know what I put on
It's
the weight
the size
after
of me.
drink? Whenever I drank the white wine all the way through COVID,
Yeah.
and then everyone started doing fucking 5Ks, I had to stop doing 5Ks because the burning inside, above in myself, was outrageous.
We're jumping now.
This
what were you trying
fucking
to say?
episode makes no sense. I was just trying to say, don't be that. Is it introspective on yourself?
Yeah.
Because you'll end up like me then, remembering everything that went wrong in
You
your
were
life.
going to talk about your annoying children.
Oh yeah. Okay, they're not annoying at all.
There was
but
a birthday.
We had a birthday party. 3-year-old birthday parties are mental. And the worst thing about 3-year-old birthday parties is they take place for an hour and a half, okay?
Mm-hmm.
On a Saturday.
90 minutes.
And then you then have days and days of trying to bring that child back down to reality again.
Really? Does
away.
it just have that effect? on
Yeah,
you?
because people are coming sporadically to the house with presents here and there.
Ah, okay.
I thought it was done and dusted, and then my sister Ellie in America sent a present over on Amazon that
Oh,
landed
bitch.
today as well. So that's after buying Ali another couple of days of
Okay.
I'm the queen, and that's the way it is. That's the only way it is. I'm the queen.
There
and
is,
I run everything.
even at 42, I have to say last week, I did have that birthday buzz.
There's always a birthday buzz.
Yeah.
The birthday buzz is brilliant, but trying to explain to a 3-year-old that and the other thing is it's not her birthday yet, so her birthday is like...
Have you lied to her?
Her birthday is in 4 days. Yeah, but we had to celebrate on a Saturday. You can't celebrate... If you want to go have a party, you can't do it during the week.
Fair enough, yeah.
So she'll have another bit of crack now at the end of this week.
No,
and that
don't do it.
well.
Don't do it. The birthday's over now.
No, because they have to have a party in creche now as well, they told us.
Why?
So they're going to do another party. So it's 2 weeks of a party. The house, I
That's
swear
how
to
people
God.
get month birthday syndrome.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And
She's
I
good.
I have a friend
the
that
Pride,
has
that's what happened to Pride. Pride used to be 1 day. And then they said we'd have another party in a couple of days. And now they have a full month of it. St. Patrick only gets 1 day.
Yeah, it's true.
Pride didn't get a full month. They didn't drive any snakes out of the country.
Is it a full month?
It's a month. It's Pride month, Ray.
Snakes
and
tonight.
I'm all for it. You've heard me talking about that. I'm all for it, Ray. Eight, what you want to say? I walked like ye for years, lads. Right? I used to walk like them. If it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck. But the thing is, if Patrick can only get a day, they're getting a full month worth of stuff.
I didn't know they got a full month.
They get a full month. They take over November altogether, don't they?
Is it November?
And I don't know. No, maybe that's when that's this Patron Souls Day or whatever. When
I have a real fond memory of...
Yeah, that's kind of the same.
I have a real fond memory of Pride.
Why?
Because I used to work in Manchester.
Yeah.
For 6 months of my life, I when I was very young, 21, I worked in Manchester, and I happened to work at Canal Street, which is like the street where the Pride happens.
Yeah.
And I actually worked in a club.
Proudest of all streets.
Proudest of all streets. I worked at a club in Canal Street in Manchester in 2004.
Oh, wow.
And it must have been November.
That was when it wasn't cool to be proud.
Probably not, yeah.
Well, it was still on the verge, probably.
Still on the verge. But I have to say, I put in an abundance of speakers one night. For what I can only say was the best banging disco I was ever at.
They know how to do a banging disco.
But they do.
They do.
And I'm thinking about bringing back the banging disco. Now, in fairness, I floated the idea to Laura. I said, Laura, what about me doing maybe a banging disco one night a week?
For the proud people.
Just in general.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
she said to me, yeah, that's a great idea, but is that just another excuse not to be at home? With me.
No, it's not an
and
excuse.
I went, you know something, Laura? It didn't start out that way, and I might.
But now I don't want to be here, you said.
Yeah, no, I do.
After a comment like that.
I do. No, of course I want to be at home watching television and having
Yeah,
having
but just
lovely
not
nights
with her.
with my wife.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, with her as well. I don't
Yeah, with her.
No, I'll go along. I'll go. Yeah, would you be?
I had this image in my head of me with a wall of speakers and playing all my favourite tunes off my laptop from 2007 with my iTunes.
Yeah.
And just mixing one song into another. I'd love to do it.
And would you be able to do the... All right, let's get you going, folks. You know, like almost like at a carnival.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
And then
yeah,
start
yeah.
lifting it.
Keep your
You
hands.
know what annoys me the most about DJs nowadays? This is the worst thing about them. And all the influencers out there are fucking... You're the prime example of it. You know when someone's DJing and they start pressing play like on one track and then afterwards they press play on another one then as well.
Yeah.
You know the way they do that?
Yeah.
While they're doing that, there's 44 influencers, not in the crowd, but behind them.
Oh, I love that.
They're just behind them so they can be
Yeah.
seen with your one who's pressing play. And then they're just kind of like this. Like
There
they're
was
just kinda
one
like,
stage
yeah,
at Electric
it's really
Picnic
good.
where there was a gang behind the DJ, and it was my favourite stage because it looked like it looked like a party.
No, again, they're in an aquarium. Everyone's watching them as pretty fishes.
Drinking the red wine.
Yeah, that's what they are again.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be in an aquarium.
Yeah.
We're in a virtual aquarium, or a digital aquarium right now. Of course we are. But I'm just saying it's not. I think it's mad that they all stand in behind.
Well, I love it. And if I was DJing, we'll say, you know,
Would you leave room for...
in Lily's bar
But only for fine women.
of a
though.
Friday night?
Yeah.
TLC can go and shite.
Yeah,
The
TLC
band
is a waste of time. Don't put that in Lily's anymore.
Yeah.
Two boys are useless.
We need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
One Friday a month. Let's
Yeah.
get rid of them. Let's
Yeah.
freshen it up.
Yeah.
And let's have DJ Ray.
DJ Ray and 12 savage women from town. I'll pick them. Okay?
Will ya?
So yeah, no, I'll do the interview process.
I thought we could just get Laura and her friends.
Listen, Ray. There's
It would
nothing
be
sadder.
easier to get Laura and
There's-
her friends,
Yeah, but
'cause-
it would. But there's nothing sadder than being a DJ in town and getting
wife
your own
standing
missus
behind
to
you.
be the one.
Yeah, okay,
No,
fair
you need to be
You
cool.
need 12 random women.
And
that
I
Laura
will
doesn't
interview
know
them in here. You won't be here, obviously.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll interview the girls in here.
on their own.
Yeah.
At night.
Yeah.
How would you tell Nicola that? I'm going back over to the IT. I know it's 9:30.
But your
kids
work-
are in bed.
Do you know what to do? You know,
Let me do my job. Let me
work
do my
is
business.
work. I have business to be doing.
Ray, what were your top 5 tunes?
What would be your top 5 song? Ray DJs, what does he start with? Plenty full of lead.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be that's a wedding DJ.
No, yeah, but
That's
also,
a-
are you going
No.
Shway?
I'd have to, I do.
Are you talking Tiesto?
I do, yeah.
Children?
Yeah, children.
Skilly-eyed light.
Yeah, I'd also have to do the train spotting tune.
What's the
That'd be
train
one of
spotting
tune?
Super
on the
size
one-
me,
the-
come
no,
up
no,
inside
the
your
one
mommy
where-
when
what's
you're
the
up
one-
in my...
Born Slippy Underworld.
Born Slippy Underworld,
I
yeah.
used to do that one.
Brendan was a DJ, by the way, so you keep
There's a
describing
Sandstorm.
the song. Sandstorm.
That'll be
What?
right
That's
in
the one
there.
that goes da
Yeah.
da 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 da. That's not Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. It sounds like it
Well,
sounds
that
like
other one
someone.
you just sang there, I do that one too.
Yeah, that
I
one's
play all
called
the hits.
L'amour to Jour, isn't it? L'amour to Jour. Yeah, the one I did there is
I
L'amour
might
to
do a
Jour.
drop of I'm Blue, Dabba Deeba Dabba Doo.
You've lost us. You've
and
lost
as well,
it, Ray.
I'd have to do a little bit of your man that.
The Scat Man. Yeah. Skilly-eye, diddle, diddle, die.
And then I'd also have to do Coco Jambo.
Coco Jambo, okay.
Yeah. No, that's my fucking rave.
No, yeah, so if you want to hear, because Kendy is a DJ. So
No, Kendy's a wedding DJ.
there's two DJs in this room right now.
You can't say you're a DJ.
I'm DJ, yeah.
Yo, you don't do
I
DJ
press
gigs.
play. I press
you press
play.
play at weddings.
But
You're
there's
spec-
boys
you're-
who press play at Electric Picnic.
You're- yeah, but they're-
there's lads who press play at Electric Picnic,
Yeah, but
Ray.
they don't. They're out from. There's no wedding happening around them. You can't be a DJ
Yep.
unless you come out of the wedding scenario.
No, I'm
now
DJ.
if you play outside of a wedding as a DJ, then I would say you are a DJ.
Let me cook.
And that includes Christmas parties.
Yeah, let me
Or
cook.
GA dinner dances.
No, okay, well then I don't want to do it then. Let me cook, Ray. I'll tell you, I can do it. I know how it works, Ray. Give me 130 BPM.
All right, okay.
Give me 130 BPM and I will DJ for 2 hours.
I'll talk to Cog Bobbins.
Yeah.
Bob Coggin's the master of silent discos.
Yeah.
We did speak about it last
and
week.
let me take
And
the red channel.
I think.
Let
and
Brendan take the green channel.
I think an ideal.
No, let us DJ
Yes,
against
that's
each
what
other.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So an ideal podcast night, even though because you said you didn't want to do live shows until
Yeah.
next year. So what we'll do is we'll just do a silent disco where the two of us have mics as well, so we can be chatting away on and we'll see who likes the tunes.
Who gets them going more?
Yeah, that's that set up now.
DJs on Saturday night in Sligo for the Relay for Life.
So there's they are looking for DJs on Saturday night for the Relay for
Can
Life.
we do the 3 or 4 in the morning slot? Because I'm in the Hawkswell that
Yeah,
night when
and
we
I'm-
raise the tribute band.
No, I'm doing a wedding in Wexford. Does he want? I'll be back at half
How
7
are you
in the
doing
morning.
a wedding in Wexford? Oh yeah, can we do like a late night thing? Yeah, we do a late night thing.
24-hour relays.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, we'll do it at half 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
We'll do the silent disco, the two of us.
Silent disco. Half 7 this weekend. Relay for Life. What's that? Where's that happening? Happening here at the IT.
It's happening in the ATU track here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is basically 24 hours of live music.
Do look that up, by the way. Look up Relay for Life for anyone out there. Okay, so
I have a problem.
Yeah, no, I haven't finished my birthday story yet. Oh, sorry about talking for my kids. Give me 2 minutes to talk about my kids, please.
We're joking.
Okay, give me
Just
2
something
minutes.
came to mind about my gambling issues.
Well,
so can we come back to
we
it?
we'll circle back to your gambling
Thank you.
issues.
I don't want to forget the gambling issues.
No, don't.
It just dawned on me as we
But
talked about.
it's just that now you got to know when to hold it. I'm going to.
Okay.
Do you like that? Do you like that?
Yeah.
That was good now.
Yeah.
You just got to know when to hold it. Okay, so no, all I'm saying is my little daughter Ali turned 3-year-olds. It's class crack to young ones and all
Where
of our
did you have
friends. We had it out in 5-star Fun out in Grange.
It's the ultimate spot. I'd
the
say
ultimate
every
spot.
town in the country is a 5-star fun.
But you know why it's the ultimate spot? You send in a ball of kids in there,
Yeah.
and they wreck the place, right? And
someone
after an
else
hour and a
is
half, you just walk out the door.
Lovely.
It's class.
Yeah.
She loved it. All of her little friends there and all having all the crack. The birthday thing is still going on. She'll have about 2 weeks worth of that, and then it'll be Layla's first birthday. We'll have made it.
Would
to
you not
Layla's.
have the two?
No, they won't. She would not accept that.
Who?
Ali is the queen. She calls herself Princess Ali.
Okay.
That's what she started calling herself now.
Right.
Now, I might have started that, but
I have funny feeling you're responsible for that.
she has taken it on board. But anyway, my house looks like a Smith's truck crashed into the front window. It's outrageous the amount of stuff.
like Santa
And Nicola
came
turned to
40
me
times.
yesterday. Do you know what she turned to me yesterday and said? Nicola said, "You're going to have to buy a van because my work gear, speakers, guitars, everything that I need to keep the family going is
In the
now
house.
in the way of everyone else's life."
I have a good van there if you want to buy it.
No, yeah, but I said I'm not that bad yet now, Nick. I'll
okay.
actually wait for a proper one.
Yeah.
Because you have that thing driven to shit. Anyone who's thinking about buying that, not tough. You have the arse driven out of it. That van is like Trigger's broom. You've had different engines and different fuck. It's an 07 van. I've had the same van since 07, yeah, but it's had a different fucking shell.
Okay. Get
Money
it.
messing. Anyone who wants to buy the van would be great. There was another point I wanted to make on it as well. I can't remember now.
3-year-old child.
Oh, no. Anyway, happy birthday to baby Ali. Genuinely,
your Princess
I'm
Ali.
hoping that at some stage she'll be listening back to this in years,
Yeah.
and she'll realise
Yeah.
that was my third birthday. Do you know?
Third birthday and our 300th episode.
We have met us. Let's celebrate Mark and Nicola. Can we just do that for once?
Why?
Can I say something on this podcast finally for once? Like, can we just say fair play to Mark and Nicola?
For what?
We got her to 3.
You didn't.
That
fairness.
might seem like nothing.
No.
But fuck me, there's stages where you think you're not going to get. You're just like,
And you got the other
not
one.
that, but you feel like you're going to abandon. No, that's not what it is.
You've got
No,
the other one till 1.
I got the other one to 1.
And the only reason you've done that is because you haven't got an au pair yet.
I will get an au pair. I'm still trying to get Nicholas getting up here. I'll pick her. We'll bring her in here. I get it.
Did you do the interview at the same time?
She could do it the same.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, so what? Yeah, I'll be getting pure confused.
Yeah.
Are you here to back Ray? Or are you here to work at that? I'll be doing interviews in here the whole time. And then the other thing is, just to mention quietly, if you don't mind, we'll get on to your gambling in a minute.
It's not that big.
I went to, on Friday, my first ever golf event.
Stop! I meant to ask you about this.
I went to the Irish Open,
What's that?
the Friday. So it's
What's
opened-
open about it?
Everything is open.
Can all the Irish people come to it?
I played.
Is it Irish only?
It's that open that
Is
I
it an
played.
immigrant thing?
Yeah, no, they've no foreigners. It's ran by Misha Era.
Yeah, okay.
They came down, organised the whole thing. They set up the speakers themselves.
Irish Open.
The Irish Open is, so I'll give everyone some context in just a couple of seconds. So okay, so you have the PGA Tour where they all play in America. Okay, the biggest tour in the world.
Yeah.
There's also the European Tour, which is now called the DP World Tour. Okay,
Cool. That's an awful name.
Yeah, well, DP is some fucking company in Dubai. They sold
sure
the rights
is.
to Dubai. Okay, so is it? Do you know what DP is? No. Do you know what they do?
No,
Is it something really bad?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, this is freaking me out. So should I just keep going here?
I will talk about it after.
Okay, sorry. So the DP World Tour. So for fuck's sake, like, sure, how?
Sorry.
What am I supposed to do? I can't. I won't tell the story. No.
Scroll the tour. Don't do a Michael McCann.
No, I didn't go to the golf.
Don't
No.
do a Michael McCann on.
No, I didn't go.
I won't tell the story
No,
now.
that's it done
Every
now.
Irish father in the whole
Yeah.
country, when
I
you're
won't tell
anyways
it.
not enjoying the story.
European Tour golf, okay? So
Yes.
the European Tour. So the Irish Open is on that circuit, as well as the Spanish Open, the Italian Open, all these Wentworth, the British Masters, and next week. You will get a lot of European players playing those competitions.
Okay.
For the most part, everyone in that you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know them as golfers, really. But they'd be trying to get PGA Tour cards to be big golfers.
Yeah.
However, when it's a home open like that in the Irish Open, especially 2 weeks before the Ryder Cup,
Yeah.
Shane Lowry, Padraig Harrington, Rory McIlroy come home to play their home open
Savage.
tour. You know, which is unbelievable to
Yeah.
see, especially with the year that we've had. So Rory
What do you
McIlroy,
mean the year that we've had?
So Rory McIlroy created the Grand Slam, finished the Grand Slam by winning the Masters.
Yes.
So he's won all 4 majors.
So he doesn't need to
in
win
golf.
this tour.
No, but it was a homecoming for him. He
mad.
won that in April and then has been playing the PGA Tour ever since.
Hmm.
So he came back with his green jacket. There was a big buzz in McIlroy being home again. I got tickets to go down and see them all on the Friday.
How did you get the tickets?
You just buy them. It's €55. Like,
that's
it's
bad.
free for kids to go to the Irish Open, by the way, in golf. Free.
Take a note from that, GA.
So yeah, no, it's just amazing. No, honestly.
GA are still charging for kids. aren't they?
They charge. Yeah, they charge it. No, they are. They're charging it. No, in club football they won't. So obviously, if you want to go to the All Ireland final, you have to pay
Yeah.
for your ticket back.
yeah.
But kids go into club games for free. I'm sure, Brendan. Sure, these God. Yeah. Anyway, so I went down on the Friday. My whole goal was I've never been to a golf event. It was in the K Club in
Lovely.
Kildare,
Yeah.
in Straffan, and I'd never been to a golf event. Always wanted to do it. I wanted to see Shane Lowry. I wanted to see Roy McIlroy. Of course, I wanted to see
Who did
Roy
you go with?
McIlroy. I went on my own.
What?
Can I just make this a thing for everyone? Stop pretending that you need to go places with people.
That's true.
Go on your own.
Right.
I went to golf on my own. I walked around from 8:15 in the morning. I left Sligo at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
Walked around from 8:15 until 6:30 in the evening on my own.
And you were delighted.
And it was the best day I've ever had in my life. Bar when the kids were born. Better than when I got married. Not as good as when the kids were born.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the level.
That's where we're at.
That's where we're at. I walked around the K Club for 10 hours on my own, and I just thought, this is brilliant. So in the morning, I got there before anyone really got there. A couple of hundred people on the course. And I went and followed Seamus Power. He's an Irish golfer, currently living in Florida. And he was playing with Tyrrell Hatton, who's a massive golfer in the world rankings. He's going on the Ryder Cup, everything. Tyrrell came over to play the Irish Open as well. He's an English guy. And I was like, I'm going to get to see Tyrrell Hatton and Seamus Power playing together. A couple of hundred people following them, not big crowds. Shane Lowry, Rory McIlroy and Padraig Harrington were all teeing off within 10 minutes of each other.
So you had to pick.
No, that was the best part of it, is that you could nearly follow all of them because they were behind.
okay,
they were
okay.
all running behind each other, you know?
Yeah.
So by the time they teed off on the Friday, thousands of people had descended on the first tee. I waited an hour before their first tee time just to get up to the front.
Be there, yeah.
But then after that, you just follow them. So Harrington teed off first, and like Harrington's a senior player now, okay? So I didn't follow Harrington. I let him go off down the first. Then Lowry, I wanted to see Lowry. He's my favourite golfer ever.
Yeah.
So Lowry teed off, and then I let him go off. And then right after Lowry, then 10 minutes later was McIlroy. So I let McIlroy tee off, and the crowds for McIlroy were outrageous. So once McIlroy teed off, I shot up to the first green, second tee box, to actually follow Shane's round.
Yeah.
Which wasn't as busy as McIlroy behind. The kids going mental for Rory McIlroy. Thousands of kids following him. But I used to just wait around and I'll wait for Rory to come up now and I'll follow him for a hole or two. Amazing experience to do a sport. But, so that was one of the best sporting events I've ever been at. But better than that again is yesterday, Rory McIlroy won the Irish Open, which in the grand ether of golf is not a major feat. But watch the videos of him winning. Watch the videos of his eagle putt on 18 to bring a playoff about. He had to do a playoff against a Swedish guy. Listen to the crowds. You would not hear, if he had won the Masters, the same roaring that was going on. Because we as Irish people have this amazing ability. It's because we have such a small nation. I've said it before on this. I remember getting behind the Irish women's hockey team when they were in the Olympics. Because I was just like, let's do it. If there's an Irish women's hockey team doing well, I'm behind them. I'm watching every World Cup game that's on, the Rugby World Cup for the women.
Yeah.
Listen to the roar that the Irish crowd give Rory when he ends up winning.
You said the Irish crowds are the best.
The Irish crowds are the best in the world. Yeah. So the reason that it's a bit different is because we have a small nation. So when you go to a PGA Tour event, and let's say you're following a local boy, an American guy, well, there's another 100 American guys on that card as well. So it doesn't have the same feel. The love for Lowry and McIlroy, and Harrington as well. Harrington has won majors for this country as well. But the love for Lowry and McIlroy is outrageous. And when Rory won that yesterday, it was like the roar. Someone said it, one of the commentators said, you would not hear that roar at a Ryder Cup. The roar from the Irish crowd for that to be done.
Was
and
there
they
a
love
scatter
that
of Irish lads that were nose out of joint? This lad's coming back, betting them off the pitch.
You which?
Was there a scatter of Irish golfers?
There was some Irish golfers on it, but we don't have a huge amount of professional Irish golfers.
Okay, I get you.
So
I just had this image of kind of
there
all
was
the
about
local
6
lads
of them.
thick.
No, there was about 6 or 8 of them on the card.
Yeah.
But really the only ones who had any intention of winning would have been McIlroy.
Was there a couple of
Lowry.
English lads that he bet?
Oh, loads.
Oh, that's
loads,
great.
Loads, and loads of Spaniards.
Now you can understand the roar.
So they reckon that it's the same kind of in Spain. So if John Ram wins the Spanish Open, it's massive for
He's
them.
Spanish lad.
Yeah, but there's also another 40 high-level Spanish golfers. They have a
Okay.
huge population.
Yeah.
We have a population of 6. We have a population of 6-7 million people in this country. 2 of the best golfers in the world. Both of them going to the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
So 2 of the best 8 golfers in Europe, 2 of the best fucking 20 golfers in the world are from here.
Didn't Lowry start because of a false course? Wasn't that how he got into it?
He did a level 4 in golf.
Well, was it
I
not-
haven't a clue.
But
I
didn't
don't know.
Lowry start? Wasn't he kind of just there? I might give it an old go now, and all of a sudden he was middling.
I don't know. Well, what Lowry did was, as an amateur golfer in 2009,
Yeah.
he won the Irish Open.
I remember this.
As an Irish,
and everybody was shocked, going, "Oh my God, look
He
at
was
this
an
fella."
amateur. He was a young amateur
Yeah,
golfer.
Now he's flat out at the golf,
a young lad from wherever in Offaly.
and people still go up to him and say, "Are you still at the golf?"
Well, actually, it's a great point you're making, though, is that even though we love and adore them,
Yeah.
we do feel like we own them.
Yeah,
Because Ireland is such a small country, we don't go, Shane Lowry, the professional golfer. We kind of go, that's old Shane, old Shaney, To which I saw that in person and I felt really bad for him. So Shane is a very, very emotional golfer.
Right.
Some might say angry. I have a video on my phone of
Oh,
him
and I was
losing
going the
head
other way.
in the
I thought he
bunker.
just crying at tees.
No, he loses the head. But he's just an aggressive kind of guy,
Yeah.
in those terms.
Yeah.
Once he's finished the round, then he's the nicest guy in the world. The nicest guy, but he's an ultra competitor.
Okay.
So he's in the middle of a round, and on Friday he didn't play great. He didn't play terrible, but he didn't play great. And he had a bad hole, and he had a bad hole. Yeah,
Sorry.
no, he had a
That's
bad
what you
hole.
get now on the DP World Tour.
Oh, now I get it.
No.
Oh,
Thank you, Brendan.
Port and logistics company.
oh my God. I was like, why are they on about this? I am so naive.
Oh, that's really good. And I hope people at home are going, I get it.
I'm so naive.
You had a bad hole.
Anyway, the bad
He had a
hole.
bad hole,
You just had a
obvious
curry.
reasons.
Yeah, no. He's walking. This you can get this close to them when they're playing. By the way.
Yeah.
So this close. Anyway, a young lad had gone up to him with a flag. He had signatures on the flag. Shane was in between the 12th and the 13th hole. So in fairness to him, he could have just ignored him. Everyone was just kind of ignoring the fans on the way through because you're in the mode.
Yeah.
Shane said to the young lads, "Sorry, I can't sign that, bud, when I'm playing." Right.
Okay.
Which is actually a really nice thing. He didn't even have to address the
Which is
young lads.
insurance and everything.
Because the whole thing is young lads go, Shane. You might slap their hand or whatever,
Yeah,
but he's in the mode.
Yeah.
So he said to the young lad, "I'm sorry, I can't sign when I'm in the middle of playing." Because he'd be stopping every 2 minutes then to sign stuff,
Yeah.
The mother took out her phone. Shane, come on now, Shane, come on.
Oh,
as,
no.
as if she knew him, Shane now, come on now, Shane. And I felt like taking her phone and firing it into the woods,
That'd be assault.
And just to say, don't teach your young lads that it's okay.
You'd end up like Graham Linehan.
You might.
He's in court for doing that.
For what?
For taking someone's
Phone and firing
it
it
somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, he's
That would
kind of
probably more to it.
yeah, maybe a bit more to it, but also like Shane wouldn't be, he didn't wear a sign, so, Anyway, that's the point. So, no, but the point is, we feel like that woman felt like she owned him.
Yeah.
Shane, out Shane. Out Shane wouldn't do that now, like.
Yeah.
But then you see the other side of it and what this means to kids. I'm telling you, Rory winning the Irish Open to kids is going to mean an awful lot more than him winning the Masters to kids, because the amount of kids that were there roaring his name
To see it,
and on Friday after his round, there's a video of this. He threw his ball to a little girl, right? Just as he was walking off, which they all do, gloves and ball. He threw a ball. She floods of tears, hugging her father. Can't believe she got Rory McIlroy's golf ball. Oh yeah. People's phones went off in the crowd. No, yeah. Shane turned around a few times, like. But our lads are class because so a woman's phone went off, right? This woman, they were from up north. They were there obviously to follow
Was it a
Rory.
northern ringtone?
Yeah. It was going diddle day day diddle day day diddle day day day. No, so her phone went off and she was like, "Oh, Jed," they were like, Maggie. Okay, sorry, and turn it off now. And sorry about that, A fella then after the 12th hole, right? Like I go to after the 14th hole, going to the 15th, an old boy. Now this fella looked like he shouldn't have been there. He looked like the kind of fella who was going, "This is lovely land. I only came down to see the land,
Yeah.
His phone went off, and I saw Shane turn around, kind of going, whatever, and then back in the mode, like, right. I thought your man had turned the phone off.
Went off
he
again.
did the full, when they hold it out here. Hello? No, I can't. Your man, he's about to tee off here. You're like, will you put the phone down? Like, what the fuck? But there's nothing. No, he should have been. Like, but luckily, I think people were kind of going to him, shh,
It was the second best day of your life.
It was the second best day of my life. After the third best day. So after me 2 kids being born, which is the first.
Yeah.
Then going to the golf.
Yeah.
Then the day me and you decided to do this podcast. Then Mary and Nicola.
Yeah, lovely. I have to say, when I heard you were going to it, I was delighted for you. Because it's a bit like me going to a Star Trek convention. Do you know, it's a big day.
Do you know what? Do you know what's funny, Ray, about that? You can do that one on your own. 100%.
Me meeting Jean-Luc Picard, of an afternoon.
Oh.
You know?
Honest to God, you can go. Yeah, you can go to that one on your own.
Thanks.
We need to normalise going to stuff on your own, and you should definitely do that on your own. 100%.
I didn't know Laura came with me the last time.
Oh, you did go to a Star Trek
Yeah,
convention?
it was brilliant.
Laura had to go and see that.
Laura suggested, she said, wouldn't that be nice for you now?
I know you're probably not allowed to say this anymore, but like, Laura's surrounded by a big bunch of nerds.
Yes, yeah.
Loads of nerds.
Yeah. She liked the attention.
Oh, so she must be a goddess to some of
Absolute
the boys at this. You're like a king.
Yeah, she took all the
You're
compliments
like
that
your
day.
man Leonard's turning up with Penny. You know,
Absolutely.
that's why you brought her. You were like,
brilliant.
wait till I show the boys this.
Yeah.
They won't
All the
believe
lads
this.
wait till see this now.
Anyway, I don't know what else. You were gambling.
I was. It's just the last item on episode 300.
Yeah, go on.
I just hope that I'm going to win the Volvo. I hope that I'm going to win the camper van.
The Oosh or something. Is this
No,
one of
it's
these
not
things?
Oosh. I'm not gone that far. But there's Ballymote is trying to build a community park, and they were onto us about getting sound speakers for the draw. But then I also thought to myself, I'd like that camper van.
So you entered the draw.
So I entered the draw.
The funny thing is about some of these draws is sometimes the people who are involved in the events,
I know.
sometimes they end up winning the events.
So that's why I said I can't do the speakers, but I'd like to enter the draw.
Is it an RV?
It's a Volkswagen California. It's like a Volkswagen, a big Volkswagen
They're
camper
big,
van.
sexy, yeah,
Now, in
yeah.
fairness, I'd be tempted to take the 80,000 cash equivalent as well.
So-
because you could buy a 25,000 euro camper van,
Yeah.
in maybe 1982.
I've always thought about this. That they're trying to build a community park in Ballymote. I'm
Apparently
all
so.
for that. So
I thought they had one, but it turns out they don't.
no, so I mean, let's plug that. Fair play to them.
Yeah.
Try and enter it.
Yeah.
You know, whenever they say, win a house, these JA draws.
Yeah.
Win a house in Fungarola.
Yeah.
Or 400 grand in cash.
Yeah.
Surely people are taking
You'd
the
take the
400 grand in
400 grand
cash.
in cash,
Any flute who takes the house, unless they're property developers.
Unless you have the money and you'd like a house.
But then buy the house with.
I've
with
also
money.
entered some sort of an Irish Heart Foundation win a Volvo.
Why do you want a Volvo?
Because it's just a car.
So this is so funny that you're saying this because you now own a house, right? This is again why you're one of those pretentious old freaking red wine owning your own house and stuff.
Right.
You can enter all this stuff.
I can't. I shouldn't be.
I
This is all
can't.
money we should be spending on the.
Yeah,
fucking-
but the bank aren't going to turn to you and say.
Yes.
So I can't. One
And
of my
the cash machine every week as well. All that.
Can't,
money's
I
gone-
can't do the
yeah.
cash machine.
No.
I can't enter Oosh
No.
anymore. I used to be trying to win tailor-made golf clubs left, right and centre during COVID, and all I won was a Shag and Dyson hairdryer, okay?
You can't enter
But
any of
I
that.
can't be entering any of those anymore now.
have to be a good
Because
boy.
they will be looking at me going, oh, that's funny, Mark. Did you try and do the lottery this week? You gambling piece of shit. You're not getting a house.
That's right.
They treat you like, oh, winning streak is it, Mark? Yeah, well, you can... you're not getting a house now for love nor money.
Yeah.
I said, no, it's not love I want, it's money. It's money I want. And they won't, I can't do any of that.
You just, for some reason, you reminded me of that earlier in the episode. I can't think why now.
That's why you're entering it. Well, hopefully you win a Volvo and the RV.
Wouldn't it be lovely if you got both?
Oh, I'd love if you got the RV now. That'd
But
be savage.
imagine
Or whatever it is.
camper van. So if I got the camper van and the Volvo.
Yeah. Which one can I have?
Ooh.
This is awkward now. You were going to give them to Laura, were you?
Well, Laura kept names I wrote them.
But do you not think, like, and I mean, I've been meaning to say this for a long time, like, would Laura not just buy her own thing, like, you know? Would she not just enter her own competition?
She could enter, but I'd hate now if she entered,
you know?
if she entered it as well and
She's
won the
been
two.
scrounging off you for long enough now, Ray. And me and Brendan have been talking about it in private. She's scrounging off you now, Ray.
I'll talk to her when I get home.
No, do.
Yeah.
Make sure now. Go in there. Chest
Yeah,
up.
Chest up.
Chest up. Ray.
T-shirt off.
Chest out. So I have 300 episodes done. It's about
Yeah.
time I shut up for myself.
Yeah.
And say to her,
See
I'm
how-
not entering any more competitions
see
on
how
your
far that
behalf.
gets. Yeah.
Yeah. Go buy your own shagging car.
Yeah.
Or do, you know, your own RV or whatever.
Cool.
And you know, what? Tell her now. Tell her fuck off.
Fuck off now, as Geraldine would say. Thank you for 300 episodes.
Yeah, 300 episodes, lads. Sorry we didn't do anything special for it now, but anyway.
I know
who
we
cares?
did now, in fairness. We talked in depth about a DP World Tour.
Yeah,
which
and it took me an hour and a half to.
I'll never forget.
We're doing our own. If we ever do a world tour, we'll call it the GP World Tour.
Yeah, it'll be on OnlyFans though.
It'll have to be. Anyway, listen, thanks for Brendan for flicking the keys. Thanks to everyone. 300 episodes.
300
Thank you so
episodes.
much for listening
Thanks
to
for-
yourselves. And Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck. The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's Cozy Front Lounge and the Carnival.